A woman that is run through is not part of the relationship equation for us. She's coarse, vulgar, devalued, already conquered.
Okay, so I think a lot of the times people get caught up in the right and the wrong way to be, and they have this opinion on what that is, and that's totally valid. We're all allowed to have that. But at the end of the day, we're each individually going to have a different opinion on what is right for us. And we should really be able to allow other people to have that opinion and to hold our own opinion on what's right for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as somebody who's chosen to be polyamorous or also been monogamous, and for my career choice, a lot of people will apply what they think is the right way to be onto me, not taking into consideration maybe I'm an authentic, honest, communicative, straightforward person who's just my own person and just different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it's really just about finding what's good for you and making sure you're respecting yourself and you're respecting other people, that you're clean, that you're kind, and that you're communicative. I really think at the end of the day, we're all going to have our own idea of what's right for us and what's right in our own in our other partner.
Mm. Well, I mean, this is just Marquavius's comment here is in response to why
I'm more
body
so
count.
talking about the entire
Sure.
conversation.
Yeah, he's saying in terms of why body count matters. So, and one thing that he,
And that's
I mean,
his
there's
opinion.
Some
Well-
people date porn stars and they're fine with it.
Yeah, I've had a lot of
So it
partners.
is
Everyone's
it's just
different.
Individual.
Yeah,
Most-
I personally don't understand
So
it,
how
but
often have you been
I have
tested?
met guys who
Huh?
like are into
How
that.
often have you guys been tested here? How often do you get STD tests?
I mean, I see where you're going with this, but like,
Usually after every relationship.
That's beautiful. That's really amazing. I go at least once a month, two times a month, if not
Okay.
every 7 to 14
but
days.
a lot of people, so you do traditional adult content, correct?
Yes.
How many scenes do you do per month or week?
Basically, you have to.
Like
do that.
1-2 a week, if I feel like it.
Okay, with new individuals, correct?
Yes, who are also tested 7 to 14 days.
Yeah, but I mean, the STD rate in the, for example, like HPV and herpes in the porn community, in the adult content community, is far higher than in the general public.
Correct.
Like
That's why there are plenty of things and ways that you can prevent that.
Well, I mean, if
And there are actually, if you
people
study
fuck
the
without rubbers.
statistics, if you study the statistics of herpes, most people have it in their body, but because they never get tested for it, because they're like, oh, my body count is low, they actually have it in their body. And most people that have it, they just don't have an outbreak.
Sometimes they never know.
Symptoms. They
You don't even
have
get tested
symptoms.
for it
So if
anymore.
you think about the way they're recording the information, they're
Okay, but you're being a little misleading because there's two forms of herpes. There's HSV1 and HSV2.
I'm talking about both of them.
You can have both in
A lot
both
of people
places
You
have
can
too.
have both of them in
nowadays,
your
don't
body.
they?
Yes.
Most
Yeah.
people have
Pretty
at least
common,
one
huh?
form in
What's
your
common?
body, but they just don't
Herpes,
have an
isn't
outbreak.
Herpes pretty common
Do you have
nowadays?
genital herpes?
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't have it,
What-
but I heard that it's very
the
common
one, the cold
nowadays.
sore one we're talking about, right?
Well, there's cold
It's the sa-
sores, but then
your
there's
partner could have a cold sore and then give you head or whatever, and then you get it there, even though it's type
You can
1.
also get it through birth.
So, are you not going to date anybody because they have a cold sore when it's like 90% of the
Yeah.
population?
If your mom has
Because
it,
they
she
could
can-
eat
I've-
you out and give you like.
Yeah, but
It's
okay,
so
if you
hard
have,
to say.
I don't know if it's HSV1 or HSV2, but like that,
I'm just saying most people, sorry.
most people don't have genital
We should look at
herpes.
the.
There is
Look at the
there's
You don't have a
statistic.
you can't. Sometimes you can't see the
Are you
symptoms.
guys really defending herpes? Like, I'm
I
just
can see
like,
the
what the fuck?
statistics
No.
They don't even
All I'm
test for
trying
it
to
anymore
do
when you
is
get
test for them.
screened.
Defending whatever
Yeah,
you
they
feed
don't-
me.
they
Because
don't test for
everyone
it.
has it, some form of it for the most
Nah,
part.
I
Like
think
it's
I'd
like
rather date a girl
90%
who
of the
doesn't have herpes.
population.
I'm good on that one.
All I was saying is everybody has their own perspective on the right way to live and the wrong way to live, and we're all allowed that.
Sure.
And I think respect, communication, integrity, that's all that really matters.
Yeah, but look, women are free if you want to have numerous.
And that man is allowed to have his
Sure.
perspective. You're allowed to have yours, and we're allowed to have ours. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's all.
However,
Well said, girl.
however, we are having a conversation, and the fact of the matter is, most men don't want to have long-term relationships or marry women who were promiscuous or are promiscuous or have a high body count.
I have experienced a lot of men who are okay with it simply because
Sure,
of my
there are
ability
some.
to be communicative, respectful, and authentic. And I think that a lot of the times girls will lie or will
Yep.
be kind of like hide things, won't be straight up about things, and that causes a lot of distrust. And honestly, that's dirty. To just fucking lie, that's dirty. That's gross.
100%.
So you can date a girl basically, and she said like, "Oh, my body count is 5," but it's not true. So how you know?
I mean, there's sure a woman could lie about her body count, but there's certainly, you know, we as men, we can look at a girl and sort of get a sense of, you know, not always, but you can look at their behavior and kind of get a sense of for promiscuity.
It's like a it's
I
like
disagree with that.
Zero.
It's pretty true.
It is zero.
No, you can
know.
you
The
can look. It's
stereotype-
not like fucking science. Like, sure, could a girl partake in certain behaviors and have a low body count? Yes, but you can like look at someone's character. You can look at certain things and kind of determine, is she for the streets
Okay,
or
it's
not?
also
Okay,
okay.
so what-
age.
No,
We're talking about like 22 year old who's like just finished the college.
No, that doesn't matter because nowadays we can be 30 and you can still be you can be for the streets. Can
Like
you
I
just,
said, there's
how about you
strippers
tell
that
us
date-
what you
don't
think
date a lot
each
of
of our body counts is? Like, let's give an
Ooh,
estimate
yeah.
based. Give
Let's
an
play this
estimate-
game. Let's
give
go.
an estimate
Just like
based-
I'm down for this
Give
game.
an estimate based on what you
Sure.
think. How
You're-
I'm.
Okay, you're
Being
all
or
at
what I
least
look like.
you're all at least double digit for sure, guaranteed.
Double
digits?
digits?
Like 10?
100,000%
10 or over is what you're
wrong.
saying?
What is that?
How about
You're
that?
you're
10
all
or
double
above?
digit.
Wrong.
10 or above?
You're all at
wrong,
least
wrong,
double digit.
Guess the
wrong,
guys.
Wrong. How about that?
What about you guys?
Yeah,
What do we?
you
I guess
guys
what do
follow
we
up with
think?
3 digits.
Okay.
What do we
also,
think?
just want to say,
But you're wrong.
I think I'll put this down. I've seen a lot of comments about me picking this thing up, so we'll keep it on the table. I mean, if you've been sexually active for like 10 years and you've had 10 sexual partners, that's like an average of 1 a year. So I don't really get the upset. Even if it's 20, that's
2 people a
If you're concerned about a girl having sex with 20 people and she's been sexually active for 10 years, you're concerned about someone sleeping with 2 people a year, which just to me is like, I mean, listen, like we're different people, but that
Yeah,
just
that's
like
right.
isn't that's just not
think,
crazy.
I think what
Bizarre.
Brian's suggesting is that might be
Let's see the
normal.
calculator.
That might be normal right
Yeah,
now,
it's
but I think that's
definitely
maybe
normal.
not good for society.
No,
Yeah, it's
I,
not-
my
yeah,
point
you might be
here
right.
was that he's saying that he can basically stereotype a woman based on her behavior or how she's dressed or what her Instagram pictures are. That she definitely has
I think
had
everyone
like
does
fucked
that
so
to
many
some
guys,
degree.
and that's where you're wrong because that's where you stereotype people without getting to know them. Once you know somebody, then how would you?
Well-
you just sat here and told me that all of us have had double digits.
Well, you asked me to guess, so
Right.
I entertained.
based on right, like
I
based
entertained
on
your
our,
request.
on our looks
Instagram
or whatever.
again.
how we're
Okay,
acting.
so without you guys revealing your body counts, show of hands, was I at least correct in my range assessment?
Oh, for sure. That's obvious.
Okay, so I wasn't,
Yeah, you were
with the
wrong.
exception of
We're
you.
not like
I know,
18
that's
years
why-
old.
No. I'm just saying. I hate when certain women get. And I get it. Maybe maybe you guys have had more sexual partners. Cool. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's not a good thing. I'm just saying I don't like that you sit here and basically stereotype women based on their behavior or what they dress like. or-
Women make all kinds of judgment calls about men's
I was
behavior
gonna
all
say,
the
to be
time.
honest, could call a guy
guys,
like
we
a
literally
fuckboy.
have been doing that the whole
We
time.
can call a
Women-
guy a fuckboy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, women are much more pickier than men, and you guys have higher standards than men. You guys have laundry lists of things that you need in the man. So heaven forbid